Good morning students, welcome to our video class. So in yesterday's class we saw that the mother partridge, she took her babies outside near the stream to drink the water. So in the meanwhile the fox was coming towards the mother partridge and she thought that it was the bad time for them, for her and for her babies. So what she did, to divert the mind of the fox, she flew towards the fox and she fell near the fox and she started lambing as if she was got hurt. So what the fox thought that easily he can catch this bird, and it followed the bird and it ran behind the bird to catch. So we will see next what happens here. The fox was excited to find the bird so suddenly within his reach. He turned with a dash and caught. No, he did not catch the bird. The bird leaped just out of his reach. The fox jumped again. Surely he would catch her this time. No, a small tree came between them and the partridge disappeared under a log. So, when the bird fell near the fox, so fox was very much happy that he can catch very soon this bird and he can eat it. But as the fox came near the bird flew away. We can see here, it flew away, and one more time the fox tried to catch this bird. This time also he could not catch it because it disappeared between the logs. Logs means what? Wood. Surely he could catch her this time. No, a small tree came between them and the partridge disappeared under a log. So a small tree came between them, both of them. Fox wanted to catch this bird, but a tree came in between them. So it was easy to run. It was easy for the bird to fly from that place. The fox was getting impatient. He snapped his jaws and leaped over the log. Mother partridge was looking less lame now. So here, the fox was impatient because the bird is very near, but he is unable to catch it. So he snapped and sort of closed his jaws as if in a bite, making a sound. So now mother partridge was looking less lame. She too jumped forward and fell down a bank. The fox followed her closely. She too jumped. She jumped and she fell down a bank, means near the river. Near the river bank. The fox followed her closely. He almost caught her tail. But no matter how fast he went and leaped, mother partridge was always faster. So this time again, the fox was very close to this bird. He could catch its tail, the bird's tail, but this time also the bird could not get into his, and the bird flew away from that place also. It was really strange. The quick and clever fox, had not caught a partridge even after 5 minutes racing. How could that be? The partridge seemed to become stronger every time, and all the while she led the fox away from the hill where her babies were hiding. So after 5 minutes also, the fox could not catch this bird. Every time, every minute, the bird was faster than this fox. And now she is very much far from her babies. She has taken the fox very far from her babies. Mother partridge rose into the sky and flew away through the woods. So she went very far from the babies. She flew away through the woods. The fox was completely surprised. Now he realized that the partridge had made a fool of him. So this fox now realized that the bird had made him fool, because after such a time, after racing 5 minutes also, fox is unable to catch her, because the bird pretended as if it is lame, it got hurt, it pretended. He also remembered that this was not the first time he had been fooled just this way, but he never understood why she did this. So this was not first time that the bird fooled this fox, but the fox could not understand why this bird was doing like this. You see, the fox did not know that Mother Partridge was keeping him away from her babies. This fox did not know why she is fleeing like this, why she is flying like this, why she is laming like this, why she is acting like she has got hurt, why she is falling near the fox. He could not understand that one. Meanwhile, Mother Partridge flew in a great circle. She did not go straight to her babies so that the fox could not follow her. She took a different and longer way to go back to the little fuzzballs who were hiding and waiting for her. So the fox was following the bird. The bird flew in a forest, in a circle. She did not go straight to her babies, because the fox will follow her and it will catch the little ones and it will eat. So the bird circled this all forest and it was going near the little ones. Wild birds have an excellent memory for places. Mother Partridge went to the every grass she had stepped on. She stood for a moment fondly to admire how perfectly quiet her children were. Even when they heard her step, not one of them moved. So, when she reached this little young ones, she did not go straight, because the fox may follow her. So she circled all the forest, and while returning, she knew from where she came. She returned very correctly to her place where the babies were there, because the birds have an excellent memory. So she went near the young ones there. She returned to her place. Even when they heard her step, not one of them moved. So when she reached the place, the young ones who were hiding in the places, they did not come out. Even though heard her mother's step sound, the babies did not come out. Then Mother Partridge said, "Kerrit, come children," it means come children. In their language, it means come children. She is telling to her young ones to come out. And instantly the baby partridges came out of their hiding places. It was like magic. The baby on the chip opened his big little eyes and ran to hide under her broad tail. So all the babies who were hiding, they came out from the holes under the leaves. They were hiding, so they all came out. And one of the little one was sitting on the chip, on the yellow wooden piece. It also came from that place and it hid under the tail of this bird. The baby on the chip opened his big little eyes and ran to hide under her broad tail. An enemy could not have heard his sweet little peep peep 3 feet away, but Mother Partridge would have heard if it was thrice as far. So, what little ones was making this sound peep peep? This only one day old, this young ones, they are making the sound peep peep. Very slowly they are making, but the Mother Partridge could hear the sound. And what this speaker is telling, if 3 feet away it was, the young ones were 3 feet away from the mother. But the speaker is telling, if thrice means here 9, if the 9 feet far were there, the young ones, then also the Mother Partridge could hear the sound of these little young ones. Yes, the moral of the story is that mother's love is unconditional. Mother understands whether it may be a animal mother, yes, or it may be human mother. Their love is unconditional. They protect their babies very carefully, and they are most devoted towards their children. So, what you children you have to do? You have to obey your parents, your mother. So, what they are instructing you, that you have to follow very well.